Hey, everybody, hey.
Baby,
You need water, tea, bite. Oh my God, you gotta listen to me. You don't go online like that. You got to listen to me with
I
a
feel like
Took it set out, make my heart beat. Need no one else. You're my personality. Everything you do makes me love. Everything you give me a really good all day long.
Where the girls at? Where your peeps at?
It's not that I know you here. It's something about the way you stare. I know that I can make it clear.
I'm excited. I feel like we have to be in history. Something great.
hey,
We have to get
fucking pressure.
Hey!
Come do everything you need to be. I swear it's time to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking of. I let it come right up. No time to get rid of. We can get away. All them cheese feels every night, day. All I wanna hear is an everything's on replay. Staring next to you. Watching the show. How I feel about you. Staring next to
Go ahead with the backdrop. If you like, you know how we do it. Let me know. Let me go ahead and It's jerk chicken and somebody put How long is the how long we doing this show? We need to have our wine stuff right there, water, so we gotta get up. Yeah, it's not like a real run time or whatever. It's like just flowing. Not in a rush or anything.
No, not in a rush. Also remember, if you're gonna be in the screen, you're gonna be off the screen.
Yeah, so we gotta do
So everybody can be in the
everybody
screen.
gotta sit visually.
If you want to get up, it's absolutely okay. Don't feel like you can't walk in and out.
Like you can't move
It's
it
cool.
through, make it real. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. Look, I got dogs.
But y'all can still hang out over here, do what y'all gotta do. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna introduce y'all when y'all come in.
Yeah, we're gonna come in stage left. You want the wine bottles right here?
Sure. I know.
Right.
Yeah, camera.
Right.
Oh, well, it's time for me to
You
actually.
want the backlight on or no? Like, just make it look real presentable, fly, that's like
Just to say what you mean to me. If I told you you were beautiful, would you take me on the regular? Would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself in another girl like you. This figure represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grass, side by side. You could be my baby, and you're my baby. You amaze me, you got me moving crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my
It's gonna be good for you, right?
and the love I want, I can take your spot, my love. Take your spot, my make you wanna change your sleep and wanna be a my team. You see, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I'll never beg you on the shore. Baby, it's you. This ring represents my heart. Everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grass, side by side.
I got everybody a notebook too, and everyone does. Yeah. You know how we do. You know how we do it. Cool. That's it. I'm gonna eat. Like, come on now. Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm sorry. I'm going to do this. This is the center because this is your home. You're grown. You sit right here. Sit there. Are you good? Yeah. And then we'll all be cut up together. Yeah. We have to be really close. Aesthetic represents. Short ones in the middle and the tall ones. So maybe short and tall, short and tall. Yeah, taller in the middle. Yeah, there's three of them. You here. I'm there. So we want the two white away from each other. Yeah, the two got to be at the end. So, Victoria and Jada at the end. They're at the end because they will balance out. So it's me, you, Essence, Victoria, Jada, or me, Victoria, Jada, Essence. He's not the. He's like, it's my shit. It's my shit, y'all. I'm not baby.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? You are officially rocking with the Riq C Luv show. I promised you that this was coming, and I also promised you that I had no idea what I was doing in the freaking process. But welcome. Before we get started, I'm going to introduce our guests in a moment. But first, I'm going to play a song by one of our guests that will be joining us shortly, Chanel Sosa. She's a professional recording artist, and this is her song, Keep Pushing. Listen to this real quick, and we'll be right back.
This is for my ladies working hard every day. Need to be in line to fight on your feelings. If you think like that, girl, it's your life. I know it gets hard.
I would like to mind that. I don't want the fruit. But that's taking over the whole thing. Unless everybody can like.
Keep on pushing. I know we get caught, but keep on pushing. This is for my son. Hustling hard, beginning the day. Juggling hard every single day. Echoing the games on change.
You know, it's been a minute. I know my girl is so long. It's been so long. How dare you? How dare you?
So y'all let her sit there and eat the fruit, and y'all wasn't gonna say nothing. Oh my God!
She's so annoying.
What's good, Kyle?
Let's thank God for everyone. You guys.
All right, y'all. That was Chanel Sosa with her hit song "Keep Pushing." Are you guys ready to join us, beautiful ladies? Not ready just yet? Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna listen to one more song and have this dog not eat up our food in the process, right? This dog is a little bit of a menace to society, but she's the prettiest menace of them all. Her name is Egypt. I'm gonna play this next song real quick. This is a hit song by both of my beautiful cousins, Taz Tycoon and Chanel Sosa. This is their hit song "Layover." It's a bit of a play on Aaliyah's hit song "Can I Come Over." They did a great rendition of it, so check it out.
Taz, sweet. I hit you. I hit you a few times, but I guess she's never made me wrong. So should I slide? During this layover?
Can I
After the flight out of town, can I lay you when I touch down? Pour a little salt, mix it with the brown. You can do it slowly, the way I put it down. Third out, and yeah, I'm focused on your crown. Treat you like a queen, put you in saline. Fuck you in the whip, call it whipped cream. Let's watch a scary movie, you know I let it make it scream. Know you like how you like nice things. Take you around the world, we can go sightseeing. Put some ice on your ring, let's up your light beam. Make a movie scene, I'm trying to do the right thing. Make nobody like me, love it when you ride me. Then I ride it out, trying to make it wifey. You be soaking up my sheets, let me soak you on the beach. You a lady in the street, you can't call it free.
So that was Layover by Taz Tycoon and Chanel Sosa, my best friends, my cousins, my ride or dies, my absolute everything. We have been kind of a trio pretty much all of our lives. We have been supporting each other through absolutely everything. But just to give you a little bit of a backstory about me, this is not what I do. I swear I do this for fun. I do this playing around, but I guess I'm going to do this for real now. I am Riq C Luv. I just make you laugh. Thank you, thank you. I wish I actually could do both at the same time, but I'm not that skilled yet. But one day I will be. I am a boy born out of New York City, raised mostly in Jersey. Shout out to my 90K fam. I was raised a church boy. I am not a church boy anymore, but being raised in church, I was raised around some of the most formidable artists I've ever seen in my lifetime. And some of my best friends have traveled all over the world. They have done spectacular things. They still are doing spectacular things aside from just my cousins. And we're all just one big family. So to give you a little bit of a taste of that, I'm going to play a song by my peoples, Malik McFly featuring St. Lux. This is St. Lux's introduction to the world, produced by my boy Principal Music. This is their hit song called Know Me.
This is a principle class. Conversation, you don't hold me. But by the end of the night, you will know me. You will know me. You will know me. You say you don't know me. But by the end of the night, you will know me. Look, I know your conversation don't forget it right. Yeah, with you what I like. If you got time, then let me rap to you. Give you something you can react to. I know you want it, so I'm on it. Your body language is something I tend to receive with shit. I can't deny you got me all set. You don't be shy, I'm trying to let you in. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Tell me what you want, what you really want. You want me, I want you. And don't you tell them about the things we do. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Now tell me what you want. You want the bags, I can get it for you. You want the tags, I can get it for you. Come move for me. The floor groove for me. You can't lose for me. What you do for me. I see you on your lonely. Wanna drink, girl, you know it's on me. Conversation, you don't hold me. But by the end of the night, you will know me. You will know me. You will know me. Girl, you want to know me. Eating the food? By the end of the night, you will know me. We are like, you just eating the food. so I just do this. Shorty, just get on my level, comply with the coolest. No time for no sex, only movements. We got nobody ain't glad if you ride it, we cruising. Them haters gon' say cause they losing. Shorty just 1 in a million, a league influence forever on top, no excuses. I'm the tell you what I want, tell you what I want. I wanna free your heart and explore your mind. Explore the parts of love that you never find. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Hey. You want designer in the fella? I hold you down. If you want it, then you got it, you got it. I see you on your own, not a trick. Girl, you know it's on me. Conversation, you don't hold me. But by the end of the night, you will know me. You will know me. You will know me. You know you wanna know me. By the end of the night, you will know me. I haven't been drinking. One shot of wine. What's going on here? Because they healthy. Yeah, that's my body. That was not that thing, guys. You better have a stand before you go out the car.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Malik McFly with Know Me featuring my people, St. Lux and Principal Music. They are all not only singers and rappers, but they're actually interchangeable musicians. The work they do is absolutely incredible. In fact, some of these same people, shout out to my boy Stephen Hall, you can actually go back and watch things like the DMX funeral and actually look at the band. The band is my brothers. So shout out to them, the whole 90K fam. Lady Miss Chanel, are you ready to join us at all?
Yes.
To at least give yourself a nice little introduction. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Chanel Sosa.
Shake, 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 shake.
How you doing? Good. How are you? Sit down.
I'm glad. I'm feeling good.
How you doing? How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Why you looking like you're a little nervous or something? Like you haven't done this before?
I don't know because it's you.
So to give you guys a little bit of a backdrop, we did not plan for this per se. We just said we're gonna show you guys how we move, show you how we act, and just pretty much wing it as it is, and show you who she is, who I am, the things that we do. So, Miss Chanel, tell us about yourself and who you are, Miss The Chanel.
Well, as you know, this is my cousin, or my best friend. Honestly, it's one of my favorite cousins, and I am Chanel Sosa, recording artist from Brooklyn, New York. Singer-songwriter, now in hair school, trying to, just be a jack of all trades, just, grinding, and I'm an entrepreneur, so.
So how did you get started in the music business?
How I got started, he got straight into it.
Let's get right into it.
He's like, let's get it.
Be rocking with Riq. What's up?
Be rocking with Riq. How I got into the music business, I always knew as a child I wanted to be a singer or whatever. So you already know I was in church, I was singing, following my mom around. My mom was a singer, and I knew that that's something I wanted to do. So how I got into the music industry, somewhat, I was just in studios, just grinding in studios, recording with people from my neighborhood. Like all the dudes was rappers, and they needed somebody to sing hooks. So the young, one that I am, I'm like hype. I'm like, oh snap, I'm in the studio. I'll sing on all y'all hooks or whatever. So that's kind of like really like the birth of it. I was just
okay. And where are you from?
Studio. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
Fort
Shout
Greene.
out to Fort Greene, Brooklyn in the house. Now Chanel has some beautiful black women.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to introduce yourselves and
Yeah.
come on camera, or are you a little nervous? What's up?
Yes.
You want to come on in?
Yeah.
Ladies, you want to introduce your friends as they walk in?
So these are my wonderful, wonderful friends. I love them all dearly. We are all about women empowerment, entrepreneurship, and just boosting each other up. So I feel that everyone has an incredible story to tell. And the first guest I'm going to introduce is my girl, the one and only Victoria Amore Fitness.
Hello, Miss Victoria! Yes!
Amore Fitness. You the one. You come on me.
So, Miss Victoria, how are you?
I'm good.
And where are you from?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, which is exactly where we are. We are in the middle of the sticks and
I'm
stones.
not
I thought that too, though.
I had to catch it. So tell us about yourself. What do you do? Who are you? Because you are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Try.
Yes.
I am the owner of Amore Fitness. I've been a personal trainer for almost 2 years now. Been on my own journey for about 3 years. And just kind of fell in love with fitness. And my goal is to get as many people as I possibly can to switch their life over to a healthier lifestyle.
Oh.
That's it. Health and fitness is key. Health and fitness is key.
You want to introduce anyone else?
Okay, so this is my show.
Hey, we all here. We all might as well get right into it and introduce everyone now.
Okay, so this next guest that I'm gonna bring in is a beautiful, beautiful queen. She's an activist, she's a speaker, she's a recording artist as well, and she's my dear friend. Her name is Ngazi.
Hello. This is so live.
How are you?
I am amazing. I'm so happy
Come
to
on.
be here.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Yeah, we got.
Mind you, I just met her yesterday. Her energy is absolutely fantastic. But Miss Beautiful Princess,
Princess.
tell us about yourself.
Sure. So I am Ngazi Decay, and I basically help people heal. I started my journey just empowering women and having a heart for Africa and African Americans, Black Americans and African Americans.
Yes.
And growing up as a Black American and Nigerian American and being right there in the middle, I had an identity crisis in my life. You know, I wasn't all the way American, I wasn't all the way African, and I just dealt with a lot of great life lessons. So I just took what I've learned in life, and now I help people heal. Like, everybody want to heal, they want to break free, and they really don't know how. So I provide the know-how, and I like to put my messages through music. You know, like, just through music. I like to speak and provide some dope hooks. And so I'm just excited to be here because we vibing.
Yes.
Not the Riq.
Yes.
We out here.
Thank you for coming.
Yes,
Thank you
but
for coming.
Sosa Chanel, she is amazing. I love her. I love everything about her, and just being able to share this energy with you tonight, girl. This is everything.
Yes.
To share with. Oh my God.
Everybody, you know, totally.
Am I God? Yes.
And my homie, my beautiful friend, you might as well take it over again and introduce, because Chanel actually introduced us about 2 years ago for a project that she was working on. She was trying to get my feet wet. Black Rose, yes. Trying to get my feet wet with acting and a whole bunch of stuff. But we met on set. I am going to be quite honest. I could not believe her figure. Her figure just to die for. I mean, no offense to anybody that has surgeries whatsoever, but this is 100% homegrown and home worked on.
Yes.
So please come on and flex for us real quick and show us what you're working with, beautiful.
Jada.
Hello, madam. So what brings you here? Tell us about yourself.
So I'm Jada Moore. I represent Be More Effect Fitness. I am a personal trainer. I've been training for about 3.5 years now. My goal overall is just to inspire as many as people as possible during my journey. I did recently get into bodybuilding, so
Yes.
Wow.
yes.
My girl out here almost won first place, honestly. Like her first time doing it.
Yes, I did.
Can we get a round of applause?
I did compete in my very first show back in June. Wellness division, which is all about hamstrings, quads, glutes. So bottom half dominant. Placed second. Ended up placing second. So yes, but yeah, the More Effect Fitness. That's how you can follow me on social media. Check me out.
Oh yes, each of y'all shout out your social medias real quick.
Right.
But yeah, my overall is you should train your body, mind, and soul more effectively. That's my slogan. So
Yeah. And this was actually my first trainer, and I was her first client.
yeah.
And look at them now. Like
no
my girl.
competition.
Yep.
I help you. Now she's a trainer. She helped her be a trainer.
Right.
That's what it's all
And then
about.
they're gonna get me right.
Right, and me right.
I've been back and forth, but it's all about transformation. So.
Yes.
Well, everyone, we are going to listen to another quick song, and we will be right back with a recap. I'm going to recap the current events of this past week and ask some opinions on them. But for right now, this is Chanel Sosa, Good Lovin'. And sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Period.
Wine time.
Ooh, ooh. Do we have to start it over?
Keep visioning your lips, softly kissing mine. Ooh, it's sweeter than the watermelon. Laffy taffy got me feeling like I'm back in school. Days when you're around. You've been about to shine me on the first. Me on the first try. You stole my heart the time you came into my life. When you got that good loving and I gotta have it like all the time, all the time. Baby, I can't even hide the way you make me feel like that. Yeah, that's how I feel. All of the time, all of the time. That good loving that I want. Can I you get that good love? You got that good loving I need. Loving that I can give love. I gotta have it like all of the time, all of the time. That good loving that I want. Can I you get that good love? You got that good loving I need.
Then the colors, represent time.
So that was Chanel Sosa's hit song, Good Lovin'. But we are going to move on to the next segment, the Riq Recap. Come in whenever you're ready. Where we just talk about some current events and some things that have happened within the past week, and get some opinions and read some comments and see what you guys are saying about it. So this week, President Joe Biden announced that he will be relieving $10,000 of student loan debt for borrowers that are making up to $125K a year. In addition to that, students who come from low-income families that allow them to qualify for a Pell Grant, I was one of those people, from the federal government, those students will be able to have their student debt reduced by $20,000. This is a campaign promise made and kept. But there are a lot of opinions on this, and I want to know what you guys think, because y'all for it. Okay, awesome. You?
Yeah, I'm for it. I just think like.
And remember, there's no right or wrong opinion.
I like why. I don't know what method they use to choose or to identify who will be qualified.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It's a sting to those who do, and a sting to those who don't. Because we're looking like, wait a minute, why don't I qualify? Or that person. So I think the concept and the initiative is amazing. So let's be thankful for that.
Yes.
We can be a complaining world.
Yes.
However, I'm like, just clear the debt.
Yeah.
Just
put a whole 90,000.
Yeah.
Right.
All this, if you can give so much money to other countries. Clear the debt of the people in your country that can help stabilize the economy.
Right.
America the Great. So that's my thoughts, but why be partial?
Yeah, the problem with that is that I knew he wasn't. I've been here like, yo, clear it all. I don't care. Cancel absolutely everything. But he is somebody who had to be pushed to even say that he would do even 10,000.
Yeah.
And 10,000. I remember him announcing that on Twitter last year. That was the minimum. So we gotta at least say that yes, he's doing it, but he's absolutely doing the bare minimum. But Jada, what do you say about this?
I mean, I would agree. I would kind of piggyback off of what was just said. Obviously, I would love for my student loan to just wash away.
All of us,
But you do kind of get to thinking, like, why hasn't it happened?
Right.
I would love for it to happen.
Definitely.
The thing about it too is that student loan has crippled our generation. You know what I mean? And the generation before us as well.
Right.
The sad thing is that there is such a large scale to which student debt is holding people down, because while this does affect people like me directly, I also have private student loan debt that this doesn't even touch on. That is chasing me right. Look,
what's private student loan?
Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't be on camera. I ain't got
What do you want us to do?
I'm out here working, trying to make money to pay.
And you got like 5 different hustles.
then you gotta keep running.
Yeah.
You gotta do so many things in
Yeah.
order just to stay afloat, and it's just like really
Yeah.
tough.
It's
do
just
all
that
of this
cycle.
paying for the education just for you to make it to that level, just to pay all this money back is just ridiculous.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
you know,
To the day you die.
It's a broken system.
Yeah.
Very broken.
if I would have known what I know, like what I know now, then I probably wouldn't have went to college. Like,
A lot of
yeah,
people feel
because
like
honestly, what I'm doing now, currently, you know, could have just easily became certified rather than going for sports science, going for this, going for that, you know, and then you have all of this student loans just racking up, and you could have easily went through like a third party or, you know, the next party just to become certified and just keep renewing your certificate.
That's so important. I always love to promote the vocational and the trades, like you said, certification. Because I totally oppose going to college just because that's what you should do.
That's what
And
your parents want you to do.
you don't have clear direction,
you know,
because you're wasting money. You go for this, and then the allotted money that is only a handful of money that you could offer for your parents. So when you don't know, you waste it on the degree that you really didn't want. So I truly encourage that you engage in vocational, like she said, certifications until you know for sure what way
you want to do, what route you want to go.
I feel like they haven't really taught us that the vocational or the trade schools are really for people, for most people that want to be entrepreneurs. And so I feel like that's why they don't really promote trade schools like that.
Right, because they need to keep us in the system.
They need to so the college
they're like, get that up, rack it up,
and then if you notice, you are easily accepted to get a loan for school, but not for a car.
For your business, even your small business, you can't even get a loan for that. And it's like, I'm trying to make the money that I got the degree for, and you're not even trying to give me that assistance.
Because we are here to make other people rich. Especially in the United States, this is a business country. So it's like
America, the corporation. We are a corporation. We're ran like a business. How come? Well, politics.
We're gonna cut it short with politics. Wait, hold up. Tell us about you though, because you are so amazing as well. And why did we get so deep into politics? How did you get into politics? Because you're the bomb.
I think I started getting into politics when Barack Obama was running for the first time, and it was actually a possibility. Oh shoot, a black dude can really be president in this country? Really? Wow, this is gonna happen. And that was actually the very first election that I voted in, and there was such
me too.
There was
everybody voted for Obama.
There was such pride that year because we're young, we're inspired, but at the same time, I graduated high school in 2008, which was the peak of the shut up.
I didn't say wow, like you were wrong. That's some of myself.
But my generation graduated in the middle of a once in a lifetime, allegedly, housing crisis. So we couldn't just graduate and go get jobs. We pretty much had no choice but to go to school because there were no jobs available. And it was just amazing to me to see that someone as well-behaved and well-tempered as that man Barack Hussein Obama gets such vitriol in the media. I mean, there are things you could have criticized him on prior to him being president, like, hey, I don't think he had enough experience as a politician to actually, that's a reasonable suggestion. But there were things that were happening in 2008 that you would have just thought that you were in 1955. It was very, very strange. It's like, dang, hold on. Like, can we actually vet candidates and actually criticize them for what they did and didn't do instead of trying to say his wife is an ape or hanging a noose with his face on it? It was absolutely, it was crazy. So it just inspired me to learn how government works. And when that happened, I actually realized at the time how corrupt government can be. It doesn't matter whether you're Democrat or Republican.
Come on, talk about it.
Hello, somebody.
Yes.
But it was spectacular because given that the time was so hard for all of us and so many people were going through foreclosures and losing their jobs, getting laid off, you would think that someone as big as America with that strong government would do something intelligent, and they didn't. And it was solely because we had a black man in the Oval Office. It was really astonishing. There were things that he promised, things that he wanted to do that he actually thought he could do with the right people at the table, but they was just like, nah, bruh, over and over. So I didn't know politics actually works that way. There's a lot of give and take. There's a lot of lobbyists. If you don't know what that means, look it up. They're the ones who are really funding and controlling these guys, using them as puppets. It's absolutely insane to me that this stuff exists. But all through the Obama administration, I just kept watching. But the Trump administration, I became obsessed with politics. Look, let me tell you something. I would never vote for Donald Trump, but he made politics interesting. This thing was, you couldn't stop watching. It was like, yo, a president can do what? Time out, hold on, yo.
Yes. This is what I love. What you just said, and right on this panel is all African Americans, Puerto Rican, American, Nigerian American. We're black.
Yes, we black.
And what I love is that you can recognize this is where we want to empower our people to be less biased because of titles like Republican, Democrat, and more open-minded to understand whether the knowledge is up in a Republican or wrapping paper, or if it's wrapped up in Democratic. Information is information. Right. And if we can understand, before Trump was a president, he was already savvy. He is a well-respected. And so when it comes to information, acknowledging someone as being a well-respected businessman is not being a racist, not being anti-top, this petty stuff.
Absolutely.
So that we can understand what's happening in the world, and get a proper position so we can.
What I would like to do is to actually, that needs to be on. But what I also want people to realize, like, just because you were pretty much a Democrat leading household, you actually might be more conservative or even Republican than you thought, because there are a lot of that love guns. They don't like using their government name. They talk about women. They hate women's rights. Like, there's so much that they could easily align with that they don't realize. So it's just like,
that's such a profound observation.
Absolutely.
How you bring out in the music, what the music stands for, and aligning with politics, and it's more.
Yes, it's like you know, you're the man. You think you overpower the woman. You know what I mean? It's just, it's absolutely insane that we think. Us as people, us as black people, we are not monolithic. We don't all think the same way. We don't believe the same things. We are all individual people. And I think the more you actually show things like that, the more we can actually progress as a country.
Absolutely. As a country, as a people.
As a both.
See, I love that.
Both.
We need it.
Both, because I think if we grow as a people, we grow. I mean, a lot of black people think that they're a lot of black people don't like voting. Just go out and vote. I personally think absolutely be required by law. I think we should have. It's not a democracy until every legal vote counts.
Well, what if you don't agree with both, though?
You to vote to tell you how you're gonna spend them taxes.
Come on. Always read.
Okay.
You don't have. I mean, you cannot pay if you want to, there's going to be some consequences and repercussions behind that. Nobody likes paying taxes.
I'm talking
And
about like as far as like presidential voting. Like
that's
it's like you don't like neither one of them.
But then you contribute to the community the best way you know.
so I've actually
But you got your governors, your judges, you got
which are those are
I get
actually
that, yeah.
far more important.
your city
But I
council.
tell people all the time, in order for someone of great quality to make it to the Oval Office, you have to be funded from jump. You know what I mean? And the reason why people like Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton or somebody like that can make it to the Oval Office so easy is because they have such political capital and such, I mean, millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to be poured into them.
Right.
Let's give a perfect example. We're in Ohio, right? Have you guys
Are we
heard
in
of?
Are we in Ohio or New York right
Are we in
now?
Ohio?
Or where we at? Where we at?
I don't know.
Right here is really
I don't know where we at.
You already said one.
No, we're in Ohio. Shout out to Columbus, Ohio.
Sebus, whatever they call it. But no, there was a great, formidable black woman who was running for. Her name was Nina Turner. She was running for the 11th congressional district of Ohio. Let me tell you something. Look up Nina Turner. I mean, she's the one who knows how to shake the table, and she cannot be bought. She's a mother, a dark-skinned black woman who is highly educated and cannot be moved.
Okay.
Someone who is really for the people. She was winning in her electoral race. She is someone who previously campaigned for Bernie Sanders.
Shout out to Bernie.
Shout out to Bernie.
I was campaigning for him too, honestly.
Hillary Clinton knows exactly who she is. And at the end of the race, when it was obvious that Nina Turner was going to win, Hillary Clinton dumped millions of dollars in funding to back her opposition. Now, I don't know anything about Nina Turner's opposition. She probably actually could be good. Let's be honest. There is a possibility where two good people can be running for a race.
Okay.
But Nina Turner